Oh, we're moving into the peak season for buying and selling homes, and the market is heating up here in San Diego. But if you want top dollar for your house, what should you fix or maybe not fix as you head into a prospective sale? Our real estate expert, Big Daddy Bryan Garrity, joins us here on this Monday morning. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
You're going to have to redo the graphic.
I know. It's good.
Big Daddy's
not a bad problem.
Half the Big Daddy he used to be,
There
huh?
you go. Not a bad problem.
You'll always be Big Daddy in our hearts, though.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, okay, so talk to me about how the market's doing here. Are we moving a lot of houses?
We're on fire. I mean, especially if you're in the market, well, even luxury homes. I mean, everything is getting a lot of activity. But if you're in the 200 to 500,000 range, I mean, we're seeing 10, 20 offers per property. People doing all kinds of crazy things, which is why I wanted to start off talking about sellers putting their home on the market, so that they know that, like, they're being told to do all this crazy stuff that you might not have to do. It's really market specific.
Okay, so you really need an expert such as yourself that knows what's happening in, for example, La Jolla versus Alpine.
Exactly. Okay. And at this time right now, because what I might have told somebody 2 years ago may not have been as applicable as it is now.
Yeah, because we've always talked about curb appeal and that type of thing, and what you should and shouldn't do. But right now, a lot of people have been holding back because of the economy, and they haven't done certain things. They haven't done certain upgrades and so forth.
Haven't had the access to cash.
Exactly.
Right.
So if you're getting ready to sell, what should you look at doing first off? And again, we're talking about maximizing profit here, because the buyers will be there, is what we're saying.
The buyers will be there. So it's a matter of where is the return on the investment going to be.
Okay.
An easy one is paint. I know some people are like, oh no, don't paint, people are too picky, but if you go, the new white is kind of that light beigeish color with the white trim. That's the new white. So if you go with that, you're gonna be in the ballpark, your house is gonna look fresh, and it's not gonna cost that much to do it. I'm not the handiest guy. I can't paint my own house, but you can hire somebody. You can bring people in, and
that's a really quick fix. Usually, if you get a painter in there within a day or two, you can see dramatic differences.
Dramatic. Okay. Outside painting, they kind of do like all like the trim and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm like, that's Monday morning.
Well, you don't climb the ladder and do it yourself.
No, I don't. Believe me, that's why I have to have someone. But shop around for that stuff. There's a lot of people we're putting back to work, which is a good thing for these handymen. Windows. That's another one that people want to jump at, and they want to replace their windows. Look, if you've lived in the house 10 years and you've not replaced the windows yet, don't replace them for the next buyer. You're not going to get the return on the investment. You're not going to see it. It's expensive to replace windows.
Right.
If windows,
now, the long term, you'll save some money, but again, we're saying the buyers will be there. You don't have to do that to convince them to make an offer.
Or to up the offer. Right. You don't need to do that. Now, if you're going to stay in the house and you're going to enjoy the benefit of having the new windows, then go ahead. Windows, if they're broken, fix them. Otherwise, leave them the way they are.
Okay, now, lots of folks talk about upgrading the bathroom and upgrading the kitchen and so forth. What do you think? Those upgrades can be really expensive.
Okay, if you got a luxury house, you're in the $1 million plus market, you better have all that upgraded. Okay, if you're in the $500,000 or below market, if your kitchen's presentable, leave it. Don't touch it. Don't pay for somebody, because people are too clean, and because you don't want to pay for somebody else's taste may not be. You also the bathrooms, especially, unless you're going to be there to enjoy it a little bit, don't do it. Let the other people that are going to purchase the house come in and fix it up to their
liking. Things like carpets, bathrooms, kitchens. If it's really an issue, you can offer them a credit, right?
And that's what you should do. You should negotiate a credit, come up with something. If your house is in that shape and you want to get top dollar and you want to keep the buyer in, you could always give them a credit to do that. And that's very enticing.
And you might give them a credit for, let's say, $5,000, where the total job might cost 10, but you kind of split it with them.
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, before we get out of here, I know we're almost flat out of time. Radio show. How's it going?
It's going. Last Wednesday it was a blow up, so it was perfect. I mean, we had so many people. We had the doctor on, the surgeon. So it's going great. Wednesdays, 1 o'clock, ESPN. You can listen live on 1700 AM, or it streams on San Diego 1700.com.
Our real estate expert, Bryan Garrity, the Garrity Group. Folks, look, buying, selling, if you just have questions about anything to do with buying, selling, prepping your home, Bryan would love to talk to you. And again, with the legal background that he has, he can help you navigate through some of the minefields out there right now. And keep a smile on your face through the whole process. And that's a big deal because it can be really stressful. So get somebody on your side that knows what they're doing.
There you go.
Thanks, Bryan.
There's that, baby. Thanks, Mark.
Always good to see you.
You too.